Hello, hello! Welcome to Trinity Continuum Aberrant here at Onyx Con 2025. We had a bit of a technical hiccup. It's solved now, and now we're here. I am your story guide, Scott. My pronouns are he, him. And we are going to go around the room, as it were, to introduce ourselves. Let's start with Chaz.
Hello, everybody. My name is Chaz, they, them, or he, him, and I am playing Ramp, they, them. The popular, the rich, the one who has zero emotions. Don't let them tell you anything else. All they care about is that surface level shenanigans that we're about to get into.
Absolutely. And let's go down from my perspective to Abby.
Hey there. My name's Abby, she, her, and today I will be playing Jax, also they, them, who is Grease Monkey about town, general gearhead, and definitely loves their car. Is very happy to be with Ren for the evening, but loves their car. And is pretty much kind of looking to see have a nice night out, blow off some steam, needs to blow off some steam. You'll kind of hear why.
Okay, and let's move over to Jonathan.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jonathan. My pronouns are he, him. I'm going to be playing Devin, also he, him, who is sort of the quintessential counterculture weird kid whose parents at the same time have a little too much money for him to actually really have anything to honestly rebel against.
And then last but not least, up from Jonathan is Jowsy.
Hi, my name is Josie, pronouns they, them. I shall be playing Elena, she, her, who really needs to get home before 2 a.m. or I am in such deep shit, I am going to be grounded for a month. I am quite the studious type and the empathic type, so probably you'll see me in a permanent state of anxiety, but that's fine.
Awesome. Now, you may have noticed that none of these characters sound like superpowered individuals. And there's a reason for that. And that reason is that our story begins on March 22nd, 2018, which to fans of Aberrant is adjacent to a very famous date. And to people who don't know what that date means, well, you're going to good and goddamn find out. Our setting is a beach. At nighttime. In fact, maybe about 45 minutes before midnight when we transfer over to March 23rd. There is a party going on, which, Jonathan, you gave such a perfect description of this type of party.
Oh,
I'm just going to let you give that description again because it was too perfect.
All right. So this is a beach party in Malibu, I believe, at which a number of kids that are from all over the place are attending. And the thing about beach parties, particularly back in 2018 in Malibu amongst high schoolers, there was an extraordinary amount of money being spent to ensure that everybody looks as down to earth and trashy as possible.
Excellent. So let's go ahead and start, since you gave us that beautiful description. Why don't you physically describe Devin, and what is Devin doing right now at this party?
Devin is, like I said, he's sort of the quintessential weird kid, long dyed dark hair, jacket with way too many patches and such on it. Hazel eyes, glasses, and he is probably currently seated near to one of the fire pits or whatnot that's on the beach, because God knows in California as kids we loved our fires on the beaches, and likely taking a momentary lull in the conversation just to people watch.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, it's right before midnight. There's plenty of people still here at this party. Probably a lot more of the locals who can get home in time. Most people here are around your age, which I will say is, nebulously high school age. Some college kids are here. The they're home on a break or something, and so they're slumming it with their friends that are still in high school. Not really many younger people here. There is kind of a lower limit to that. But yeah, the party is still kicking. There are some, nice big Bluetooth speakers that are having music streamed to them, bonfire going. There's nice little like solar powered RBG lights planted into the beach at random intervals. So there's kind of like this syncopated like changing of lights that are going on. There's like kind of like an impromptu like nighttime volleyball game going on. There's coolers, a couple of coolers. They're about half fill now of various beverages. There is a little bit like up a kind of a driftwood staircase up near the parking lot. There are a couple of grills that are going that have hot dogs, hamburgers. It is. Oh, this is a well provisioned party. And yeah, I mean, this is Southern California, so there's no shortage of people to watch in various states of prettiness and socioeconomic differences. But for that in the manner of the people watching, let us now move over to Chaz. Please describe Rem and tell us what Rem is doing.
So Rem would be wearing the most one step down from the gaudiest of clothing, even at a beach party. They have their swimwear, like that's in Jax's car. Like we don't put on the swimwear until like 60% of the party asked us. We are here to stun. We're here to show off. And so Rem is just walking around the party, seeing the people, and then but always looking around. And you might think they're afraid of something because their head is always on a swivel. No, they're just making sure Jax is still there.
Okay. And speaking of Jax, as Rem's gaze peeks Jazz out, Abby, if you please describe Jazz and what they are doing at the party.
Sure. Jax is honestly a bit of what you see is what you get. It's they know their brand, which is the car person, and they are perfectly happy leaning into it. It's not a work shirt that actually has the signs of work on it, but it is the work shirt, it is the cap, it is the jeans. Because again, they know their motif and they are kind of enjoying again the energy they get from it. So yeah, they're definitely going to be within sight of Rem, and if Rem shows interest, then they'll come over and join a conversation or hang out. There might be an initial attempt at some point to do the arm around the waist thing. But that's they're not really trying anything really hardcore at a party. They're just enjoying the company of their peers and kind of being seen around hot popular person.
All right, fantastic. And finally, let's Josie, can you please describe Elena to us and tell her what Elena's doing at the party?
Hi. Elena is this quite skitterish, skinny kid that seems to be always scared of something. Really doesn't go out of the house that much because she's simply not allowed. So also social skills will be in a big group, very terrifying. And what she's doing right now is the biggest step out of the comfort zone. The comfort zone is Earth, and we're stepping into literal outer space. So, this is going to be fun. Not really. I am already sweating bullets, and I'm not even close to the fire.
Gotcha. And I will point something out to Elena. As I mentioned, we're about 45 minutes, half an hour to midnight. And it's an hour and change to get home. And that's just something I want to have on Elena's mind, given one of her motivations for this game.
So I have 1.5 hours, and then.
I mean, if you want to be, reckless about it, then yeah.
I don't want to be. I shouldn't be here. Why did I say yes to this?
So as everyone is doing their thing, there's a stoppage in the music as one of the party organizers, a senior from a local Malibu high school, gets on a little Bluetooth microphone. There's a bit of like crosstalk and maybe about 30 or 45 seconds go by where like he's not able to speak into, like, the mic isn't working, so everyone's just kind of like looking around, and then he like, gets the mic working, and he says like, "Hey guys, we're coming up on midnight, so we've got some fireworks going. So, everybody get ready. There's a spot on the beach. If you want to go about like maybe 30 feet off of away from the fireworks, where we're going to be launching them from around where I am right now. So just, safety considerations, just, move on over there. And we've got earplugs and anything for anyone who has like sensory issues. Just come on by. We've got them we've got like individual wrapped ones. So, don't want anybody freaking out." And then the music kicks back on.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. You want something before we, I don't know, pick a spot?
We pick a spot? That's quite presumptuous. And I say that like loud so everyone can hear, because But then
Fortune favors the bold.
I want to give a little smile, and I want to lean in, and I want to say, "Did you know your car has a gear shaft?" And I want to like look the proudest I've ever been in my life, and say, "Yeah, I would love a."
There's just a moment where like there is an effort, and then it's like, yeah, it's a real nice one. I'll show you sometime.
Oh, you can see it.
I mean, with a little work.
I knew. Yeah, I knew that. Yes, and thank you for the drink.
Sure.
And I'm gonna pop up my phone and start looking up what it looks like.
I feel like when going to like grab a drink or like something for both of them, the eyes finally find Elena. And there's a stop. And then absolutely yo, Elle, what are you doing over here? I mean, no problem. Like, but wow.
As the kids say, you only live once, and I actually don't really know, but I figured I would do something incredibly fucking stupid for once.
Good for you.
But I do have a timer, so
okay.
I
mean, deep breath. Enjoy some fireworks. Yeah.
Like attempting to smile, but it's just a row of teeth.
There's just a pat on the shoulder of the
like I already want to. Like,
I'm gonna lean over since I figure likely somewhere near my new best friend. Nailed it.
With all due respect, I don't think I should be taking social advice from you, but thank you.
Wow, I see how it is.
Harsh. Yeah, so people are starting to like pick up, like moving some beach blankets, like dragging some chairs over away to the place that was indicated. It is a little darker than the rest of the beach. There's less lights in this portion of the beach, so there's a little bit of fumbling. Some people pull out their phones to kind of get some light to maneuver it, and there's a general drift that starts to begin from one area of the party, the more well lit part, over to this part where it's safe. They probably should have had like the main party where the safe area was. And set the fireworks off a little bit a ways, but no one said these people were smart.
Do the thing.
Do the thing.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you all get moved over. So are Rem and Jazz going to be sitting close together for this?
I mean, Rem would like to, but Rem
Sure.
can't say that can't admit that out loud, but would
Sure.
like to. And even if you don't ask again, they'll just kind of slowly style up.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, 1000%. It's very much was kind of just letting Rim pick a spot while they were away, and then they'll migrate back.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Awesome. Yeah. So Elena, are you going to be following your cousin, or are you gonna wait and kind of make your way over there on your own?
My cousin is sitting next to someone I do not know. I do not want to talk to someone I do not know. And also, they are sitting awfully pretty close. I might not be good at social skills, but I can smell what the fuck is happening from a mile away.
Awesome.
So, I am going to take a spot pretty far away because noise. I kind of sit on my own. It's not that I don't want anyone sitting next to me. It's just being far away.
Gotcha. So yeah, you and what about Devin? Or Devin, you're gonna follow up? You do see Rem is here at the party, so somebody else that you know.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna try and find a spot on your own, or what's your plan?
I'll try to find a spot a little bit more on my own. There's definitely going to be a little wave in passing to Rem.
Mm-hmm.
Because why not?
If I do see it, you'll get the biggest response that you ever got from somebody who years ago you just shit tossed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely. In passing, I'll stop to grab myself a drink, and then in passing, just there's that. So.
Awesome. So there's a little bit of relocating, a little bit of resettling of things, and some time goes by, and as the midnight hour approaches, there are fireworks starting. It's not entirely an incompetent display, but it is by no means there's no professional here. There's no the timing is a little off. The fireworks are all pretty high grade and pretty cool, at least for a high school party. You're pretty sure they're just on the edge of we needed to get a permit for this. But fireworks are pretty cool nowadays, so there are some pretty impressive displays. And yeah, it is a good 15-20 minute display of fireworks is held off at this party. Everyone kind of seems to enjoy it. There's nice opportunity to maybe get a little closer for the couples here, and also just kind of zoning out. So Elena, you're kind of off on your own. How are you handling it as the time continues to march on?
I'm calculating how exactly late I would be if I left now and left on foot.
On foot. You would be incredibly late if you left now and on
Okay,
foot.
context
we're
for
an
the
hour
viewers.
drive away.
Context for the viewers, I'm European, so the
Mhm.
whole thing of driving hours is totally foreign to me.
Gotcha. Yep. Yeah, no. An hour's worth of drive is considerably long on foot.
Yeah. And how did I get here again?
I would thought you would have driven with Jax.
Yeah, and
Cool.
Yeah, and you're not leaving anytime soon.
Nope.
I mean, you'll have to.
That was not the intention.
Mm-hmm. I start in the sands, I'm sitting. I start wiggling a little bit to calm my nerves. It's not really working, but it's starting to I'm making a tiny dent in the sand and further wiggle. It's I'm
Okay.
making a tiny indent.
All right. So as the time ticks on, You are just literally digging yourself deeper into your problem.
Yes.
Yeah, Devin, you see, like, you can't help but notice, like, your new friend has isolated herself. It's not hard to notice that if you're keeping an eye on her in any degree.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll start to sort of divert from where I was to make it over to her, kind of sink down to sit beside her. You okay?
No,
What's wrong?
I drove with Jax here. I have no way of getting back. And if I don't make it home before 2 a.m., I think you will never see me again.
Oh boy, that kind of I mean, I can see if my ride's gonna be leaving anytime soon.
I don't think anyone here is leaving anytime soon.
Yeah, they usually don't. These parties usually go pretty late.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Like, how hard would it be to sneak back into your house? Like, did you leave your window unlocked or anything like that?
I can't sneak back in. That's not going to be the issue. Sneaking in was already kind of the thing I was going to do because I kind of wasn't allowed to go anyway. But
that's fair.
Yeah, and you know that, like, one of your parents, the reason why 2 a.m. is so important is, like, one of your parents leaves for work pretty early in the morning. So if you're not in by 2, then you risk waking them up around the time they would be getting up anyway. Actually, Devin, if you wouldn't mind giving me a cunning and empathy roll real quick.
I can absolutely give you a cunning roll.
Okay, fantastic.
You see how that is 2 hits.
2 hits. Yeah, you think about, like, yeah, maybe you can ask your ride if we can leave early. You look around the area a bit and you don't see your ride.
Let me see if I can find fuck. Get up, make a little quick circuit.
Yeah, you make a quick circuit. You even, like, pop into the parking lot. Their car's gone.
Motherfucker. I'm just gonna start coming back. All right. Well,
I take it you do
scratch
not have
that.
good news. I figured.
No. Paid for the gas, get ditched. That's a great fucking feeling.
Moving over to the blanket. How are things going over with Rem and Jazz?
I mean, hell of a fireworks show.
Rem is actively pissed at the fireworks because people are focused on the fireworks and not on them for a particularly long time. So while they're happy to, like, have this, like, space where they, like, don't have to have the mask on, there is this just, like, tension boiling in them that they're just like, is this thing still, what do I have to do?
I mean, you not having fun?
They're just they're not even that good. Like, no one's, like, looking back. No.
I'm gonna ask a real basic question. You don't have to answer. Have you ever just wanted to set something on fire or watch something explode?
So a look of the, like, pure unfiltered joy will happen, and then quickly, I don't just blow things up. I have other people do that. Why would I ever want to feel the joy of just pyromania?
So what you're saying is you don't want us to go snatch one of those and maybe let you set it off?
already up and running in a direction, possibly the wrong direction, just like up and going.
Oh, Rem, hunt. Oh,
Right.
jeez. Not while they're live. Damn.
Right. Wait. Yeah.
So just be
Watching that from where we are, I have no idea how Rim survived this long.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah. If you wanted to snatch a firework before it gets set off, that would be some flavor of larceny roll.
1000% happy to attempt. So yeah, I think I'm actually. Are you cool if I run manipulation and larceny?
Sure, absolutely.
Sweet. So yeah, there's basically just gonna be an effort to like, hey man, I'm out with Rim tonight. I want to look real good. If honestly this looks like a good setup, can she just like, or can they just put the match to it or something? And
Yeah, make that roll.
yeah, let's go. Hey. I have got 2
hits. Yeah, so you're just like talking with the person who's in charge of this. They're all like, yeah, cool. Yeah, I think we just give me $50 and they can set off the big one.
Did I hear this?
Did Rem come along?
Yeah, I was about to say, you tell me, probably, but yeah, you tell me.
I think after like running in a direction, I'm just following. So I did hear that $50. I just have a lot of things on my sheet that says rich, so I want to give them what I assume is like $100 bill and be like, here, just pay.
What kind of banana cost? $10?
Right.
Absolutely, yeah. So yeah, this like kind of like punky little girl who's been minding the fireworks says like she just like without any kind of like awkwardness, hand reaches out, takes the money, she steps aside, and like points to like the last like 3 or 4 fireworks and say just like and like she hands a little like electronic lighter off and says like, yeah, fuses are we've played the fuses out about a good foot from the thing, so set them off. She points to what is obviously the big one. Just set that one off last.
Jax looks hella relieved when when Rem steps in, but just kind of shifts it over and is like, all right, make him go boom.
All right.
Absolutely. So yeah, so while you're getting your little fire on, I will say, Devin, as you're kind of like looking around the beach, like you also now notice that Jazz has left where she was, as has Rem, which was like I'm assuming was a secondary target for a ride.
Yup, 100% fucking great.
So yeah, they're not at their blanket anymore. Is Elena just continuing to doom spiral, or is there any action lighting in her heart?
I think that Elena is just like really keeping like eyes open for anything, like people, like where people are going, where people doing. So I probably would have noticed that these two were going somewhere, and I don't know if I can see that far, but
you see they went over to the other part of the party, like where everyone was about 30-ish minutes ago. But yeah, so you saw the direction in which they went.
Okay. Do I also know that like that's where the fireworks are coming from?
Yeah, that's where the fireworks are coming from.
Okay. I like now in my head, except on okay, how many like accidents happen with fireworks each year? Like people's hands being blasted off, people's faces being split open. Like it's even more doom spiraling right now. Like, yeah.
Speaking of which, Rem, could you just give me a dexterity roll?
For how long are you going to be too pretty?
I have some decks, not many decks. That's some decks. Specifically, 2 decks, and that is 0
I'll let you allow. Let's say a Dex plus integrity roll.
Okay.
Like, I may have enabled terrible choices.
I have some integrity. Not much integrity, but some integrity.
All right, yeah, go ahead and roll your Dex plus integrity.
It mattered, though. I have 3 in total, so that's 2 hits.
Okay, yeah, you managed to light these fireworks without causing any grievous bodily harm to yourself or others.
I would like to do the most, like, primal guttural scream of joy
Mhm.
as my, like, pyromania has been unlocked, and I will use, like, all of my trust fund money to, like, enable it.
Okay, so we have a future. We have a future plan. Gotcha. Awesome. Yeah, so like I said, Elena, yeah, you saw the direction in which your cousin went. And yeah, it was over by the fireworks. So what is so yeah, you the two Jazz and Rem are having a grand old time. What about the two of you? What are guys' plans?
I'm inclined to say that I can likely recognize the sound of Rem
Sure. Yeah.
uttering that primal scream. Just how the fuck am I the weird one? Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Because common sense is becoming more and more of a rare commodity in these days. That's why.
You were absolutely not wrong.
Like almost like reptilian blinking style.
Yep. You are absolutely not wrong.
So yeah, with the fireworks having gone off, we have officially hit 12:30.
Yeah.
I am fucked. I am fucked.
All right, I'm going to be looking around the party trying to see if I can spot anybody that I think I could pay to give this one a ride, and I have a feeling the answer is going to be no.
Yeah, people are sort of like mingling back over to the more lit area of the party now that the fireworks are done.
Mhm.
You're looking like, yeah, like you don't think anyone here you think that like everyone who was you don't think anyone here is going to be going that direction.
No.
On our as the party kind of reintegrates, can we spot the half buried sand that is my cousin?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to specifically look for Elena, you can look for the Doom Spiral sand hole.
I'm not leaving Elena too much alone because I recognize the Doom Spiral.
Yeah, I think if I dig deep enough, eventually I'll come out on the other side of the planet, and that's even further to get home.
Absolutely.
So yeah, there's a point where Jax, just kind of pauses in the walking back, enjoying Rem's personal high.
I'll have my phone out. I'm gonna have my Devin's there. He's got his phone out. He's messaging his ride. Like, where the fuck are you?
You're getting ghosted. No response.
Hey Rem, I gotta go check on my cousin.
Oh sure.
Okay, cool. Awesome. Thanks. And we'll head over.
And Devin will just be glancing. Elena, I've got nothing. Everybody that I would have normally been able to get a ride from is already headed out or is fucking ignoring me.
Hey, yo, what's up?
I have to get home or otherwise I'm going to be grounded for eternity. And you know what grounding is for me. That's not just regular, right? It's the whole I'm not even allowed to eat sugar or caffeine for that entire period as well. It's
fuck.
Shit.
So you know how bad it is?
I know your mom. Okay.
Either come up with a really good excuse.
I mean,
I really don't want to embarrass you, but get me the fuck home.
Fuck me. You said you had a plan. Okay, you didn't have a plan. Got it. Okay.
I now actively start digging myself deeper.
Elena, no.
Hey, it's
No.
okay. It's okay.
You will get sand in everything. Fuck. And that possibly includes my car. Shit. Okay, how much time do you have?
How much time do I have?
It is 12:30. It is 12:33. It's like I said, it's an hour and 20 minutes to get back home, driving at a reasonable pace.
We would have to leave right now.
Now? Oh, Elena! Ugh.
Sorry. Well, it's fine.
Okay.
I'll just bear the consequence. You please do enjoy your night.
Oh my god.
No. Hey, it's okay. Like I'm down on one knee beside Elena, like doing the shoulder rubs. Hey, it's okay. It's okay.
It's not. It's really not.
We'll
would
look
Rem have,
over at Rem.
Yeah, what's Rem getting up to right now?
I assume Rem is just doing 5 happy dances at once, like all kind of overlapping, so it looks horrible. But if you like have recognized each individual happy dance, you're like, that's actually takes a lot of skill to keep all of them going.
Absolutely. Yeah, and like the music has started to back up, so there's like a couple of people who are also like getting back into the dancing mood around you. So lit by a halo of light. Like you guys are over at this dark part of the beach. You just see Rem surrounded by people dancing and happy music and light.
Okay, well, here comes my problem. Rem is having a blast and like glances off. It's like, yeah, fuck.
I can be the bad guy.
What do you mean?
What, you know them?
Yeah.
Oh, right. They did the wave thing. Oh my god, they did the wave thing. Right.
Yep.
Sorry.
If
you could, I'll take it.
Also catch a ride.
Oh,
If
shit,
I can
yeah.
also catch a ride, I got ditched.
Right. Fuck. Cool. Yeah, no, it can hold it. Frankie's got room. No. I need to own up to this. Let me go talk to them. Shit. And Jackson's gonna head over to Rem's happy party.
The second Jax comes over, I'm shooing get move, like making sure there's like lots of room for Jax in case you were thinking to go somewhere else. Like, no, there's room.
So yeah, 1000%. Like we'll get in and we'll do kind of the awkward hip moves along with the dance to just be like kind of keeping in zone. It's like, hey Rem, I might have some bad news. Sorry.
Bad.
Yeah, my cousin's kind of having a meltdown, and I think I might need to get them home.
But why would you? But the party hasn't even started yet.
I know.
But why do they need to go home?
Because and it's like trying to figure out how to phrase. It decides not to get into family drama. It's like because they're not really having a great time, and that's not something I can kind of fix. Like I need to get them home.
So you don't need to get them home. You need to problem solve. I have an idea. What can we burn? And I'm looking for anything that is flammable.
Oh my god.
And then we'll have your cousin burn some stuff, and it'll be great.
Maybe enough burning for the moment, but good effort. But no, I you know what? You look like you're going strong. If you want, I can come back and grab you in a bit. And I hate to do that because that makes me. Anyway, I don't want to ditch you, but I don't want to disappoint you. But I think I gotta help.
I think Rem's just gonna like, just gonna turn around and walk away.
Mm-hmm. And that is exactly how I thought my night was gonna go. All right. Ram. Ah, shit. Come on. Please?
And this was the cousin who like came with us, right?
Mhm.
Yes, this was the
So I
cousin
know
that came with
Elena.
Yeah.
You know of Elena, I would imagine.
Right.
There's a big chance you don't like me because I haven't said a word to you.
It's all true.
Yeah, that. Or do I feel like this is like everyone talks to me, and so the fact that I haven't got you to talk to me means it's a challenge. Okay, this is how we're gonna play this.
1,000%.
You promise me that we can come back after we drop Elena off.
Cross my heart. I mean, I think your friend, I did not catch a name. I think your
Devin?
friend that's over with them. I mean, over with
Devin
her.
needs a ride.
Yep.
Okay, I think you owe me though. So when we come back,
Probably owe you.
before
Yeah.
we come back, we're gonna stop at a store, and we're going to get something explosive.
I mean, I love your energy for places that are open at 4 a.m. with explosions, but I'm willing to check.
I mean, if it's not open, there's ways to open it. See, problem solving
Ooh.
is what we should work on.
Oh, you are feeling spicy tonight. All right.
Okay, yeah, let's go. I can chat with your cousin.
You know what? I'll take it. Sure, Rim. Thanks. We'll figure it out. You're right. I owe you though. I owe you.
But before I leave, can I make just like a big theatrical leaving? To everybody?
Absolutely. Give me a presence plus persuasion to have a grand exit.
And then I know I have a persuasion trick. Is she good looking? I don't know if that applies.
Yeah, that'll apply. That'll give you some enhancement on the roll.
Nice.
One hit.
All right.
They're too focused on the explosions. It's fine.
With the enhancement, you describe this showy exit for me, and I'll describe the reaction.
I mean, I think I would just like, in a far too loud manner, be like, "Oh no, I have so many important things to take care of. I'll be back," and then like, just like the model walk off. Just like make it very plain that like, even when I'm leaving, all eyes on me.
There are a couple of wolf whistles, a couple of I hate to see you go, but I don't, but I love watching you walk away. Kind of comments. But yeah, you guys are able to kind of gather up, head up that little driftwood staircase, and get into the parking lot area. When you do, you see that there are like about 3 kids who are having a conversation. One of whom is leaning on Frankie.
Oh no. Oh no.
And where Rem was the center of attention a second ago,
I would swear.
Jax immediately starts the march over, and it's like, "Yo, ass off my hood."
Hey, yeah. Sure, yeah, no, it was just around, and they look like they're about to take their cigarette and like snuff it out on the hood.
Nope. If it looks like it's something I can't stop with the social, I'm gonna grab for a wrist.
I mean, it looks like they're doing it very like absent-mindedly. So if you want to give me a close combat and might or dexterity.
Sure.
Oh boy.
Cool. Yeah, that's the same number for both. So let's give it the 5, please and thank you. Nothing except 10, so at least I got a 2.
Okay, yeah, excellent.
Right.
Yeah, you're able to intercept the wrist, and they're like, "Oh God, psycho, whatever."
If you painted it yourself, you'd care too.
Jeez, man. Oh God, people care too much about material things. Pulling out their latest iPhone, and like, I'm gonna post about this, and they fuck off.
We'll get a good shot at least.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, you guys have a clear shot. Y'all can bundle up into the car and get on your way back to Santa Barbara.
Right.
They absolutely let Rem pick the music. The continuing apology.
Absolutely. What manner of music? What manner of 2018 appropriate music does Rem select for beginning the drive home?
Whatever music Rem picks, it's too quiet to hear because they keep turning it down to talk to Elena in this continuing goal of being like, we should be friends.
Give me some of this conversation. Give me some of this.
You think it's gonna be conversation?
Conversations can be one way.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
So it'll start out with just like the generic kind of like blind to what's going on. Oh my gosh, how much did you like that party, Elena?
I give you like this 1,000-yard stare of like a Vietnam War veteran.
By the way, I'm assuming obviously Jazz is driving, and I'm assuming Rem's in shotgun. So Dev and Elena are in the back seat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like the uncomfortable craning your neck back.
Yeah.
I'm picturing that like Rem is like halfway out of their seat, just like so.
Yeah, like full on like
In a Levon, yeah, that's how that pose is gonna go.
And then eventually, when nothing works, Rem will just default to what they're obsessed with right now, which is fire, explosions, and the combination of the two.
Yeah. So Jazz, are you how are you managing this drive? Like once you get on the highway, are you going at like are you going the speed limit? Or are you trying to put some extra gas on it? What's your tactics for this drive home?
Sure, yeah. Jax is still at this point trying to keep it fairly chill. So it is it's the usual goose over the speed limit, but don't do anything that's gonna get me heat because I don't need the colonel to hear about this in the morning.
Okay. So you're going a little bit over, but not crazy.
Nope.
Okay. So it's an hour-long drive. There's only I'm assuming Rem keeps up the attempts at getting.
Yeah, never stops, whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Devin is going to lean over. They're going to keep talking at you until you talk to them.
I crane my neck 90 degrees and give you the exact same stare.
Okay, explosions didn't work.
Devin, you feel your phone give a buzz.
I'll pull out phone to check it.
You might have been expecting a response from the shithead who ghosted you, but it is in fact from your mother. It is a text which reads, "We know you're not home. If you're not in a safe place, get somewhere safe soon."
What the hell? Okay. I'll just text back. I mean, I'm never home when you go to your weird little meetings.
You get a very quick response back saying, "We don't have time to get into this. Just get somewhere safe."
I'm in a car right now.
There's no response from that.
Okay.
Yeah, that happened at about 1 a.m. When that text hit.
Okay.
So you are just about over halfway. Back to Santa Barbara when that text happens.
Hey, can we pull over at like a rest stop or something?
Fireworks?
Yeah, what's
Rest
up?
stop. Just
You gotta go?
yeah, we'll say that.
Sure, because if it's a smoke break, you're gonna cut into our time, but sure.
I need everyone in the car to give me a cunning plus science roll.
Science?
Cunning plus
Yeah.
science.
There's so much of it in this car.
I have 2 points in science.
Hey,
Oh.
science! The nerds are gonna rule the
I was
world
about to
here.
say the nerds come in for the roll. Let's go.
Okay.
All right, here
We'll
we
look
go.
Is this something that keen sight would apply for, Scott?
Yes, it would.
Thank you. I thought I might wonder what was coming up. Okay,
Is this
then.
something always prepared might apply for?
No,
Probably
not
not, but
this, no.
okay. Excellent.
Cool. And of course, let me know if danger sense activates as
Okey-dokey.
I will
well.
let you know if it does.
Is it something that smells? Because I have pizza.
It would not,
Ooh, nice.
it would not smell.
Cool.
3
Alrighty.
hits. 3 hits.
3 hits?
That's 3 as well.
Wah.
1 hit.
Okay. So unsurprisingly, the two characters who have a little bit of science in their background, as like this conversation about a rest stop is happening, your attention is drawn out the window as like there's it's like a flicker that goes across the sky, like almost like an aurora borealis, but it moves from east to west. Like it starts over the mountains, and it just sort of like a wave of color just sort of moves across the sky and then goes over the horizon, under the sea, across the sea. It's very quick. It maybe is like 10 seconds to go from one horizon to the other.
What the fuck?
That is not a shooting star, and I don't think shooting galaxies exists.
But yeah,
That's
the
not
two
how
of you
aurora
in the
works.
front seat did not notice this
No.
happen.
And
How would I
that's
know? So I'm like
absolutely
looking at Elena, being like, "What? Talk to me."
that's not how the aurora works either.
What are you
And
two
also,
talking
this is
about?
fucking Southern California. Do you not just see that?
See what?
See what? So no.
Aurora borealis, more like aurora not realize. Or well,
You are not making sense, Lena.
then
Color
did you see
from
that?
fucking horizon to horizon, just over the skies. Like it's already gone. It was just
Were your drinks
Fucking
ever
weird.
out of your sight?
no.
I also saw it and I didn't drink a drop.
I don't know. I don't know. You still need me to stop?
Yeah.
Fine.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are along that. God, what's the coastal highway?
It's PCH 101.
Yeah, PCH
Or
101.
PCH 1. I'm sorry. 1.
Yeah, there are. I mean, I guess there are like scenic things, or like a gas stations every now and
Yep.
then.
Yeah,
Nothing
there are rest
really
stops.
in the immediate area where you are.
Yeah. There's like
Um,
rest stops and vista points that you can pull off on.
Yeah,
but
but it's
along
it's
there,
gonna
but-
take at least 10
yeah.
minutes to get to the next one.
Yeah.
So yeah, that'll come forward. It's like,
Yeah.
do you need to piss right this second, or can I
No.
get down the road?
You can get down the road.
Sure. Keeps going.
Now I need everyone to make the same cunning plus science roll.
Mm-hmm.
However, Jazz, your roll is going to have a complication on it.
Okay.
A level 2 complication on it.
2.
Jax,
Goody.
no.
Because you are
Jax,
the one
no.
driving.
I am the one driving. So much fun.
That is for me 3 successes. Again,
2
one of
hits.
them being a 10, so I don't know how that goes.
10, yeah, 10's reroll.
Okay,
Oh, 10 for roll.
that's
2
another
hits
success.
from me.
That's 4 for me.
I only have the one, so
You
I
have the one. Okay.
cannot buy off the complication.
Noted. Gotcha. So, how many successes did you get, Rem?
Sorry.
Rem 2. Awesome.
Query.
Yeah.
Did the keen sight apply again?
Yes, the keen sight did apply.
Okay, the enhancement will kick in. I can buy off the complication.
Okay. Excellent. All right.
Sorry.
So for the 3 not driving, you as like your attention has been drawn to the sky, there is something, as you're looking at it, there is something that is a little abnormal that you're able to detect in the sky, and that is the orbital space station Galatea, which is a like international space station that went up like 5 years ago, and it is a like truly massive space structure. It's one of those ones where if you know where you're looking, you can actually identify it. because it's big and it has lights and it's like this unnatural collection. So like your eyes just kind of like go to that because it's the thing that looks the weirdest in the sky. So you're looking at it when it explodes.
Oh fuck!
Shit.
What?
And you because you bought that complication off, Jazz, you
see
are
shit.
able to. No, you just you see a bright flash of light coming from the sky, and are able to not be distracted enough to like take the turn bad and run the car off the road, because there is an extremely bright flash of light that blankets the area. For a moment, it's like it's daytime.
Shit.
Holy shit. That just exploded. That
Yeah.
there were people on there, weren't there? Huh?
Talk to me. What just happened?
The big
That was
ass
the
space
Galatea.
station? Yeah, it fucking exploded.
Evan, how'd you know that was gonna happen? You like wanted to pull up.
Because my mom texted me and told me to get somewhere safe.
Just to recall, we saw the not Aurora Borealis first
Mhm.
from east to west.
Yes,
That space station is on the western, I think.
it is.
Our
Yeah,
orientation?
the space station is coming over the western horizon, so it was in the western sky.
Okay, so putting one and one together to make two is not really that difficult. Like,
No, you could presume that one preceded the other, and maybe there was a cause and effect. Jugs, are you still driving?
Yeah, I feel like just raw momentum has not
Right.
stopped the car yet. Of the, you know how you get very project focused.
Sure.
Still moving.
All right. Well, I'm going to make some very important dice rolls.
Sure.
oh god.
Oh no. It's always the best thing to hear anybody running your table say, isn't it, guys?
Absolutely. It's a sign of adventure. Wait, that's another Trinity. Never
Okay.
mind.
I'm gonna be a bitch, and I really need a bathroom break.
Oh yeah, absolutely. We can take a bio break, and I'll get these dice rolls done.
Sorry.
So we will be right back, guys.
Cliffhanger.
And some things will start to happen.
Oh God, will
It's a
they?
pretty good place for a break. Right, we're out.
Oh,
No problem.
oh
I'll-
boy.
I
I'll
only
do
did
that
my piss
myself.
for like
Hold
half
on.
an hour because I couldn't find the rides.
That's fair.
Bless and thank you.
Oh, Devin's just over here having a small heart attack.
Like, I think Rem wasn't supposed to be gullible, but I think they're gullible now. So Rem now thinks you're like psychic because you say mom called, but you also said
my
your mom's
God.
gonna call. I think you just like knew.
No, he said my mom texted me.
Texted, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, my mom texted me. About to just be like, Mom, what the fuck?
What did you do?
Just what the fuck did you and Dad do? What the fuck is going on? What the
Yeah, that is a little like suspect. Get to a safe place. Oh, nothing's wrong. No response. The world's on fire. Think you did something, Mom. I don't have proof, but starting to think you did this.
Oh boy.
Woohoo!
All right, we are back. Back with Trinity Continuum Aberrant. And so we are driving down the road. There has been this flicker flash in the sky. And then there was a like blindingly flash explosion. For Elena and Rem, what you experience is almost indescribable. You feel as like the power of the universe is suddenly flowing through the two of you. It is the most intense high and the most shocking trauma that either of you can imagine. I want to know for both of you how, in this moment of just sudden onset of power, what happens around you? What within the capacities that you've been shown? What happens? We'll start with Elena.
I think it's like dissociating even more, gripping her arm so tightly that it almost starts to bleed. And I don't know if someone is holding a phone, but it's floating. People's hair starts floating. Yeah, it's like being in space for a little bit. Like it all starts to like at different like heights start floating up. And then the moment I snap out of it, which might be like take a little while, it'll just drops again.
Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit to that.
Mm-hmm.
The car picks off the ground.
Okay, so I didn't know how far we could go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this might just be like a first flush of power, but yeah, things in the car start to float, and then the car picks off the ground, and then yeah, you snap back it, and like the car drops like maybe 5 feet simultaneously. Rem, what happens with you?
I mean, I think Rem is still desperately trying to impress Jax, and so when this thing happens, like instinctively there is a need to like jump out of the car because like I don't know what's happening.
Okay.
Oh, we're driving.
Car is in the air.
Because
I'm gonna hear the rest of the description first. Go on.
I assume when this hits, Rem's their fixation on fire is just going to have them do like a Human Torch style just burst of like extreme heat that'll emanate all around, and would rather not like cook my friends.
Okay, yeah, you start to feel hot and hot and hot. So like,
I have to get out. I'm too claustrophobic.
So, like as the car is lifting off the ground, Rem just opens the door and like rolls out, and like there is a blast of fire that emanates from around him, and then the car slams back into the ground. Jax, I need you to do a dexterity pilot roll for me.
Sure, absolutely. I feel like trying to hit the brakes initially failed because there was no road under the car.
Like, you know that one video of like these Scottish people in like a car? Are they helium balloons? Oh no!
Okay, pilot. Dex.
Helium balloons.
And let's check
Yeah,
our.
it is going to be a difficulty 3 roll to manage this in a situation that doesn't cause any damage to the people inside the roll. And there is a 2-point complication to avoid damage to avoid significant damage to the car itself.
God damn it! Oh, righty then. You got it. Cool. And because you never hurts to ask, can I get an enhancement from Danger Sense?
Absolutely, I would say.
Thank you.
Because this happens very suddenly, and it is a very dangerous situation.
I'm not saying any sane person could have predicted this, but maybe that blast of heat was a warning. Oh, thank you. 3 6s,
Nice.
witches. I mean, not 6, excuse me, 3 10s and a 9. So
Okay,
Oh
we
my
re-roll
God.
the 10s.
yeah. Oh, I thought they just doubled. Okay, cool.
Oh no, this is Story Path, not Story Path Ultra.
Ah, thank you so much. Re-rolling. No, don't leave.
Oh, I could use. I can not have to focus on saying hits. It's success.
Yeah, it's
now.
successful.
Yes.
It's
Cool,
fine.
cool, cool. Got it. 5.
Okay, yeah, that is enough to overcome the difficulty and not significantly damage the car. There is going to be some like very minor damage to it.
There is grinding sounds that I can feel in my teeth and bones that I will have to deal with
Yeah.
later.
I want to know like give me some car action nonsense for
Sure.
how you manage like car lifts up, instinct goes on to go on the brakes, car slams down, kind of boyfriend jumps out the car, and the sudden blast of fire. Like, what is the Fast and the Furious maneuver that you do to prevent catastrophic damage?
Sure.
Power
situation?
slide. Power
Yeah,
slide.
I was gonna say, there is heat, and then the sound of the door opening, and then my date rolls out into the night. Try to brake, and there's nothing. And there's a central rule: when you try to brake and get no friction, aka ice, you let it go, and you start rolling into the or you start turning into the turn. So there is a crashing down of and then there's the teeth grinding of the shocks. And it's like, okay, didn't scrimp on them. And then just turning and into what eventually ends up being a slide on sand as we exit the road and just let the momentum get pulled off from the vehicle.
Yeah, and I will say that the vehicle slides off the road a little bit, and it stops just at the edge of like slamming into the guardrail, which would the next step of that would be tumbling down the elevated cliff into the sea.
Mm-mm.
Holy fuck.
Tosses open the door.
How does Devin react to all this happening? Like, what is Devin reactions for this occurrence?
There's a lot of what the fuck, and then as soon as the turning, spinning, there's long scream because, of course, and as soon as this vehicle is stopped, I want out of it. I want out of it right now.
Okay, you get out of it.
I will climb out the window if I have to, if I can't open my door.
Excellent. So there is a mass
Holy
evacuation of Frankie, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Yes.
What about Elena? You are sort of sitting in the car and you are still feeling this power, this energy. And you're feeling like you're connected to almost everything around you. Like everything to as far as you can see, you feel like you can reach out and touch it. And it feels malleable and touchable and movable to you. Devin has bailed out of the car beside you. What's Elena's reaction as this continues?
I'm sorry. I didn't want to cause any trouble. I don't know what happened. Just burst into tears.
All right, and Rem, you have bailed out of the car. You like any expectation you had of getting hurt, it just felt like good. Like the impact felt like good and empowering to you. And like your hands are burning with fire, and like you feel like you can just project this energy out into the world.
So I think Rem is going back and forth between just this like pure joy of like I have all the fire that didn't hurt. I feel like just high off of this, but also like probably straight nihilism as like if all the thoughts of the universe like enter your mind for a split second and then gone, like you're not feeling good. And so they're like going back and forth, like they're probably going to try to run to Jax for comfort, but I can't touch Jax. My hands are literally fire. And so like I gotta run away from Jax can't see me like this, but also what is happening? Why are my hands on fire? Can I like use this fire? Oh my gosh, I have fire now. Like it's just this like spiral of I don't know what to feel, and so I'm just untethered from everything. And also my hands are fire, so I should probably use that.
They are, yeah. Yeah, I mean, like you're focusing, like the fire kind of like dims down a little bit, but you still feel the fire inside you, and you know you can just let it out at any moment. Jax, what's the reaction to this now?
Fuck yeah, no, 1000%. It was toss the door open and go running for Rem, because I don't know if they're my boyfriend yet, but we're sure trying. But also, like, a person could be injured, and goes and just sees like the smoking crater at the side of the road. It's like, shit, Rem, you hurt? What? And like tries to get down to them.
If I recognize you, I will run away. That seems to be what to do.
What's wrong? Stop. And we'll try and grab.
Okay, they're not running fast, but like
Yeah, I mean, if you're not running fast, you can approach him and get hands on him, unless you're going to resist being grabbed.
no, just more like I don't know what to do. A lot of my identity is wrapped around having this like perfect presentation. All of a sudden, my hands are on fire. Like my parents never taught me how to deal with this. I don't know how to. Hey, friend, who I'm super into. I can't give you a high five because I might cause you scalding. It's a lot of things to process.
Yeah, and they don't know that, so they're 1000% just gonna try and like grab the shoulders and like maybe pull closer of just the, hey, look at me.
I will resist the pulling closer because I might actually like burn you.
Back near the car, Devin, you've gotten out of the car. Elena, you're losing it in the car. What's going on here?
I think that after I have my 10 seconds of freak out and hear my bestie crying in the car,
crying in the car,
gonna go around to her side, open the door, just hey, it's okay, are you okay? Is that you?
I didn't know that breaking the rules and staying up late and watching space stations explode would make me lift up a car, but if I had known, I would have stayed inside and never gone.
Okay, so for starters, while the timing was bad, the fact that you can literally lift a car like with your mind powers or something, that's awesome. Sorry. I react really funny to adrenaline. Sorry.
I notice.
Devin,
can I try something?
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Elena, try something.
I don't know if like Devin has like in like front pockets of a jacket or something, like a pocket.
Yeah, I've got pockets on the jacket.
I'm gonna try to like grab it with telekinesis.
Okay. Yeah. Give me a. Let's see. What are the roll on that? Yeah. The dice pool is quantum plus power, so you have quantum 4 and a power rating of Oh, did I not put the rating on that? Hold on. Oops. Hold on. Oh, yeah, and you have a power rating of 4. So roll 8 dice for me. And something to note, whereas before, and I don't know if we mentioned this, everyone was working off of target number 8. Your target number is now 7. So 7 and above is a success for you. That goes for you as well, Rem.
Welcome to being a Nova.
Must be nice.
A 10. That is a 10, an 8, a 10, an 8, and 9.
Okay.
3, 4, 10's reroll or not?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, 10's do reroll.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so you're like trying to like lift something out of Devin's pocket, right?
Mm-hmm.
You lift Devin into the air.
Oh fuck! Holy shit!
It is beginning to be clear that you are like your mind is having trouble keeping track of like the sheer scale of your power.
I'm just so talented.
But like, but like you are, but yeah, it's powerful. Like, but you don't have the intent to harm him, so you just like simply lift him up, and like as soon as you realize that you can put him back down again if you so desire.
Not even like using hand movements or anything. Just
Just
there.
yeah.
Holy shit, this is the coolest thing ever.
Devin, may
Yeah.
I suggest spending a point of inspiration for the Behold the Halo gift?
Absolutely, as soon as I read Behold the Halo real quick. Yes, I would absolutely love to do that.
Okay. So as you were being like lifted into the air, like two competing things are happening in your mind. Probably multiple competing things are happening in your head.
100%.
Like, oh my God, this is awesome. Oh, holy shit, what's happening? And then the analytical part of the brain, the part that, you know, your parents have taken so much effort and so much schooling to instill in you, comes online, and you begin to remember words and phrases that you have overheard them talking about, pieces of paper that you had gotten a glimpse of and then were quickly removed, and you're looking at Elena and you realize quantum power, very powerful. In game, out of game, quantum 4, and you should have an approximation of how that powerful. You glance over to Rem and Jax, and you see it in Rem, quantum power, and hold on, quantum 3. So a little bit less inherently powerful than Jax. And then you look at Jax, flux, rating of 3, and like you regard yourself, flux, with a power rating of 3, and like you have like half remembered ideas of what these words mean, but like you probably couldn't put it into words. Meanwhile, back over with Jackson Rem, how's this going?
Let me look at you. Jeez, are you hurt? Damn.
At some of this time, Rem just kind of like gives up. Like, this is just too much. They can't do this on their own.
Yep.
She will just break down crying. I'm a monster! And my hands like light up.
Okay.
Boy.
Okay. Fuck. And not even like having the common sense to keep their mouth shut, because this is a lot right now. Like,
Yeah.
Thank you for not doing that in my car. Jeez.
I tried not to because I knew you wouldn't like it.
Okay. And like, are there any signs of like scratches or anything for the impact, or nothing?
Like probably the clothes are a little mussed up. Maybe there's a tear, but like on him, not a scratch.
Them. Okay, cool.
Sorry, yeah.
So, what the hell? Okay. Hands.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Yeah. Like the fire has like gone away now.
Mm-hmm.
So like, yeah, their
So-
hands are not burning anymore.
So they're gonna grab the hand and be like,
grab the hand, and
"Hey,
feel
look
normal.
at me."
Like
Hey.
he feels a little. They feel a little hot to the touch, but like not like they have a fever, maybe.
Okay, I'm alive. You're alive.
How's your car? How's the gear shift?
I'm pretty positive the gear shaft is just fine, Rem. I'm not sure about like the screaming I heard in the back seat, so we should check on that. But like, you good?
They were screaming in the back, and I'll say, yeah, Rem, while superficial, does care deeply for their friends, so will also like grab your hands and like pull you, even though you're like also going that direction.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think we'll see the floating Devin and
Yeah.
what is happening.
That is it. Pretty positive that is the same sentence of
Yep.
me. The
Yeah.
fuck is
Yep.
happening?
It's okay.
Are you?
Maybe. I don't know if it's okay. It's okay.
Elena,
are you-
shit, Elena. You okay?
She's fine. She's fine.
Is Elena fine?
Close to
shell
fine,
shock.
maybe.
But
I mean, physically fine.
Goes to go check on their cousin. Jeez.
yeah,
Hey, you good? Like looking up at Devin. Like,
I am assuming that I will be on the ground again.
Okay.
Whenever Elena decides to put me back down.
oh, you're there again still. Sorry.
It's okay.
Mm.
Thank you. Holy shit, that was amazing. Oh god. Okay. Oh.
hey, you good, El?
Look me in the face. Have I ever been good?
I mean, let's all be honest. You said that with less tremor than you have all night. So
Like-
take the win there.
You know the jitters I normally have? I am incredibly still now, to the
It's like-
point that it's creepy. Like, I have never been more freaked out but calm in my entire life. I
Hey.
can move things with my mind.
Can I ask you not to do it to Frankie again?
That was not on purpose.
Got it. You think you got a grip on this?
Well, when I was lifting Devin, I actually just tried to lift his phone out of his pocket, and it lifted the entire
Yeah.
Devin.
Phone shit. We're in the middle of nowhere. What else is happening anywhere?
I'm about to find out.
I cannot call
Um,
my dad right now. Shit. Okay.
I'm gonna
Um,
check my phone.
Yeah, your phone's working.
Okay.
What are you doing with it?
I'm gonna look at any breaking news.
It's only been a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, like you check like CNN, Reuters, AP. There's nothing is on the news right now.
Okay.
I got nothing.
Can I check
Sure.
my phone and
Uh,
check Instagram?
Sure. Yeah, you check your phone, check Instagram, and you're not getting a signal.
Okay. You know what? Old plan, same plan. Let's get you home.
Yeah.
Unless you have some
wonder-
new idea.
I wonder if you could now save gas by me driving the car.
No, Elena. I
No.
love you, but never.
I, as amazing as that would be, whatever you two, and I'm pointing at both Elena and Rim, whatever you two have going on is samey but differenty. And I don't frankly think either of you probably has a great grasp on it yet.
They'll
Do
figure
I
it
have
out.
a grasp of anything?
I need everyone to make either a survival or science plus cunning roll, please.
Survival or science?
Cool.
That is 5. This is. So my target number is only lowered for.
It's lowered for everything.
Okay.
You are a new and superior class of being.
Yep. You just get sevens
Two
on everything
successes.
now. Grats.
Like
2 successes.
I'm used to being a minority. Dang, bro.
All right.
I
So,
mean,
as
that
this-
hasn't changed.
Gotcha. As this conversation is
3
happening,
successes.
Elena, you notice something out of the periphery of your vision. It's something like coming from like in the western sky. Like you thought it was just like a particularly bright star, but like over the past like 5-10 seconds, you're really starting to notice as it is getting bigger.
like bigger?
Like,
I'm gonna be like really scientific, trying to like apply my 2 dots in science. Is it getting bigger at like an angle for me, or is it getting bigger in the middle of me? If you know
yeah,
what
as
I'm
you're like, give it a
implying.
couple more seconds. Yeah, it's not moving like laterally across the sky. It's just like getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Like in the sense, like okay, that's a problem.
Yeah. And yeah, as Elena's
What's the
attention is
problem?
drawn, you guys all see the same thing as it sort of resolves more from just like a bright spot to like something actively burning and falling.
Get
Can
in the
I-
car.
Oh
Yeah.
fuck!
Can I feel it? Is it in range for me?
It's in visual range for you. You can see it.
Okay.
And it is getting pretty close. Like it went from this might hit somewhere near us to this is going to hit somewhere very close to us, if not directly on top of us.
Without even looking at them, I say to the rest, get out. And I am going to try to do whatever it is to try and divert this thing away
Okay.
from our general area.
All right. Give me a roll those 8 dice for me again for your quantum for your telekinesis power.
8. How am I rolling this well? It's because I rolled like shit in the last game.
Hey, gotta love that quantum
That's 6
karma.
successes. My Curseborn game went so bad.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Dang.
That's 6 successes.
6 successes. Yeah, you like reach out. You sort of instinctively wait a couple of more beats until it's more like firmly within in your range, and like you are projecting gigantic mental hands that only you can really see. You catch it, and maybe about 100 feet in the air, this pretty large, like school bus sized chunk of burning debris gets stopped in the air.
Jax puts a foot on the accelerator to go.
I don't know. I don't think I have enough power to shoot it back into orbit, so it leaves gravity.
Let's go ahead and make an attack roll. This is going to be dex plus aim.
Holy fuck!
Elena versus the sky.
What did I have to? What did I have to roll?
So you roll your dexterity plus your aim skill.
I have 2 dex and aim. I have 0. I have 2.
Okay, then roll 2 dice.
Come on. That is 1 success.
Okay, 1 success is definitely enough to lob it so that it does not directly fall on top of you guys. But it does. You do just kind of push it in a random direction, which happens to slam into the ground into the road ahead of you, about maybe 30 feet ahead. So there is a resounding crash as this like huge chunk of debris just gets deposits itself on the road. Fire begins to sort of leak out. The brush takes fire, and there is definitely a very huge impediment along the road.
You are so cool.
And I can't. And the one thing Elena does is make things awkward. And you are apparently very hot.
Thank you.
That breaks up the teeth grinding again of the. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
The first time you ever.
Mm.
Amazing.
What do I think my odds are of of off-roading on the terrain?
I mean, this is
I mean,
like, you know,
the cliffside, no.
the cliffside, no. Like I said, the guardrail is the guardrail that keeps you from like rolling into
Yep.
rolling down the hill into the sea.
Mm-hmm.
So it is, your way is significantly blocked. by
Okay,
this.
so
Well, yeah, because the other side of the Pacific Coast Highway is basically cut into the mountainside.
yep,
Mhm.
backwards it is.
I can try to
Don't touch it again.
live.
It's like it's gonna be the commentary track. Like I feel like there are mediums for this, or like there is media for this sort of thing, Scott.
Mhm.
Of the it's like
Oh yeah,
maybe not Novas, but like look, you're gonna get a nosebleed and then things are gonna get
Mhm, yeah,
disaster.
yeah.
I've seen this movie.
Yeah.
No.
100%.
I have stopped an asteroid.
Mm-hmm.
You stopped part of. I think you stopped part of the space station.
So we're gonna start backtracking down the
Yeah,
road.
it what remains of it definitely looks artificial. It looks man-made.
Mhm.
So is it everyone getting back in the car? What's the plan here?
Oh yeah, no, definitely was already back in the car when the statement of like, get out of here happened. So
Yeah.
I should have thrown it to the other side. I'm sorry.
I mean, you stopped it from killing us.
Yep.
You don't have anything to apologize for.
It's fine. We'll just backtrack. Hit an
headache.
off-road.
It's okay.
You are going to be late. I know it's a stupid small problem now. Just letting you know.
I step into the car like very sheepishly, as if I didn't just like stop something that was going to kill literally all of us in a pinch.
Holy shit.
like a defeated school kid that got caught cheating or something like that.
I need everyone
Mhm.
to give me. Hey, hold on. Let me just double check real quick here. Hold on, I just need checking a rule here real quick. Yeah, I need everyone here to make me a stamina roll.
Oh no. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm gonna see how being a superior being, how long is that gonna last?
It doesn't seem to be stopping.
Did not help.
Wait. Okay. Oh, that's 2 hits.
2 hits. Okay.
Front seat, not so much.
Yeah, we're tired.
Everyone who is not Devin, as you're like packing up and getting ready to go, you just like you feel bad. Like there's like a burning sensation on your skin, just like you just feel like burning on your skin. You feel a little bit nauseous. Something about the Devin, like you're something. Yeah, you're good for some reason, Devin, but yeah, it just you start to feel like bad.
I think I know what this is. Out game. Anyway.
Does anyone
Well,
like
I'm all
make
ears.
a science roll.
Yeah, could I make a science roll, because
Yeah,
these
science
are
intellect,
like
I would also like to make a science roll. all things
so it's
considered.
science and intellect.
Yeah, sure.
And
That's 6 dice for me.
yeah. Oh, 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, a 10
That's 6
explodes.
for me as well. Everything explodes for you.
3 successes.
1 second, I gotta re-roll one. That is also 3.
Yeah, that thing's probably pretty radioactive.
We need to go, like now.
Yeah, that was the plan.
If you get sick from radiation sickness upon contact, it's a pretty high dose.
Yeah, so the urge, the need to get away from here quickly is pretty dire.
Yep.
But yeah, so you turn the car around, get in, and I'm assuming you put pedal to metal.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, everyone who felt that does have a level of damage on them now.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, just like you have like burns and bad feelings, but I mean that's a thing that a doctor's probably going to have to take a look at some point. But yeah, you manage to get away from it, and like that nausea subsides, and like you do not continue to like feel pain from active pain from being close to this.
One injury then.
Yeah, one injury.
Got it.
Yeah, so are you just heading back to Malibu or heading back to like nearest town? What's the plan?
I think it's headed back. Like it's that sort of almost pig-headedness, and again that drive of the just get everybody home. Like that's the next step, right? So it's honestly just backtracking until another available road is opens up, and I have directions, I have direction sense, so I think I can find us a good path.
Okay, all right. Go ahead and make me a survival roll.
Okay.
And you can add your direction sense for that.
Which is the grandest of comedies, as Jax doesn't have survival, but they are inherently cunning.
Mm-hmm.
So, come on, dice. I at least have one.
Okay. Yeah, you like kind of think like, and I will say like everyone, again, for some reason other than Devin, when you like go to check your phone, it's not working. Something is there's some sort of interference. Like you can still turn it on, you're just not getting any signal. So yeah, you think of a road like maybe 5 miles down the road that will be good.
Yeah, there's nothing's on GPS, and Jack still seems to actually know what the roads are.
Yeah. So you begin driving in that direction.
Devin has no idea that he's the only one with reception right now.
Mm-hmm. So you begin driving down the road, and it being late at night and the environment being what it is not difficult at all to pretty much as soon as they kind of come into to line of sight, see the flashing lights begin to approach. They are the red and the blue. They are the amber. Like they are coming up the same highway that you are traveling down. Quite a few of them are coming your way.
Rem, I like you a lot, but please don't set yourself on fire in front of the cops.
Well, I won't need to, but I will start reaching for my wallet.
Okay.
Oh, I'd love that you think that that's how this is about to work.
Just be as cool as possible, everybody.
Yep.
Elena,
I am begging you.
So are you like stopping? Are you planning to let the cops intercept you? What's the plan here?
Oh,
you think you can probably get to that road before they do?
Yeah,
if you gun it.
Yeah, I feel like again that sort of overriding thing of the I don't have time for this shit. We got to get home.
Okay, if it actually looks like they're coming towards us, that is completely different. Oh no.
Yeah,
they're
go. Coming the direction that you originally came from and now are going.
Yep.
So yeah, give me a dex and pilot roll to see if you can make it before they do. There is going to be a level 3 complication as to whether or not they spot you or not.
No problem. Can I, even though we are not an initiative, can I use Grease Lightning?
Sure, absolutely. I'll say that'll give you 2 enhancement on the roll in this instance.
Awesome. Cool. Yeah. Okay, got some rerolls here. That's a good sign. Come here, guys. Okay, so with the 2 enhancement, that brings me to 6.
6 successes. All right.
Mhm.
That is enough to get to the turn off in time.
So there is just a point where there is a thought happening, and then that thought immediately turns into movement as accelerator goes down, and Jax pushes it.
Yeah, you push it. You are driving like a mad person as you barrel down the road, like judging the distance of like the first showing light. Like it's you can see them, but it's not obvious that they can see you. You subconsciously flip off the off your headlights at the right moment, and like you just blind take the turn and are down the road. And anyone looking back like just sees the car after car after car after car pass the road, and none of them peel off onto this road.
You did it.
Still heading down with no headlights, at least for a distance.
Yeah.
Mm.
The fuck is going on?
I think it's kind of normal that they would send emergency services to a place where an asteroid hit the ground.
But they got there way too fast.
I don't know.
Maybe because the space station exploded, maybe somewhere like some science laser calculated where we could fall. I don't know.
Let me see if there's any fucking alerts or anything out on it.
I don't have any reception.
Why not? I do.
Nothing.
You
Seriously?
do, Devin?
I have fucking full.
Yeah, you have 5 bars.
Yeah, I've got full. I got 5 bars, man.
Devin, what if you text your mom and say, "Oh no, oh my gosh, help me"? And
I really don't want to have to message my mom right now. But I should.
but don't give any specifics. Just be like, "I'm in trouble, please help," and let her fill in the details.
Okay.
Rem's still starting shit.
Yup.
Feel more like themselves again.
Yep. I'm I guess gonna text my mom.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
What are you texting your mom?
So I'm alive. Was almost unalived by a piece of space station. I really need to know what the fuck is going on right now.
Rem is just thinking, like, does Devin have any kind of like special phone that Rem doesn't, like the newest phone that Rem doesn't know?
Yep.
Because like
100%.
Yeah, just a normal looking phone.
Mm-hmm. Just it's nothing like super special or anything. It's just a phone.
We can figure out later if it's a reception issue or a phone issue with like hotspotting, but I don't think that's a good idea to do now.
Your excellent. Your mother. Oh dang it, that's not what I expected. Cool, whatever. Yeah, your mother. She texts back. She texts back a like what at first glance looks like just kind of some gibberish numbers, but you read like kind of your brain quickly analyzes like those are GPS coordinates,
Can
and like
snag those.
Yeah, you pull it up, put it on the map, and like it's just some house out in the out on in like the Oceanside Mountains. Like it's noted as like a like you see, like you're looking at the pictures of it. It's one of those like fucking castles that weird people build out here.
Yeah.
She just sends you those coordinates to that location. It's maybe about 20 minutes away.
Okay. My mom has sent us somewhere to go. I have a feeling we're not going to be able to get back to Santa Barbara tonight.
I said I would get Elena home.
I don't think that really matters anymore.
I was going to say.
It's difficult to ground me now.
Why don't you try?
Wow. I mean, you're right, but also it's a weird, it's a fucked up thought of you doing something to your folks, Elena.
Oh no, it was more like me maybe being able to lift myself up.
I mean,
That's where your
like-
brain went.
also, go to your room. Fuck you. Go to your room. Like,
And then jump out the window.
But I mean, second part, you seem like a nice guy, Devin, but I don't know you. I know my cousin, and
do
who
you
needs
trust
to get the
Rem?
fuck home.
Devin,
Do you trust Rem?
I just look at you, like stare at you. Hmm? Hmm?
Yeah. Yes.
Well,
Devin's great.
Rem, has known
I've-
me since we were both like really little kids. So
Devin is my longest friend. You can trust Devin. You can.
Everybody else in this car wants to go to the weird castle, don't they?
yeah,
They always have the best parties at weird castles.
Oh.
it's more that if she's telling me somewhere to go, it means we're probably not going to make it back tonight.
That and the parties.
Sure. So yeah, we'll like try and get the kind of the sense of where they're talking about, but then has it.
I
And
mean, I can like he'll lean forward to show you the route.
Sure.
Yeah, you
That'll do it.
walk it, you know where to go.
Yep.
All right.
Turn the lights
Yeah.
back
So a probably pretty tense 20-minute drive later, you guys are pulling up sort of this like winding switchback that leads up to probably one of the higher local spots of the cliffside mountains. And you reach the gates of this. It is a straight up castle, which, if this weren't California, would be a super odd sight, but there's castles occasionally in California because there's rich weirdos.
There are.
But yeah, so you get up to the gate. There's like this big emblazoned kind of like monogram sigil on it that it says SJ. And there is a call box that is with a button that can be pressed. The gate does not like automatically open.
Yeah. Okay. I'll get out to press the button.
Okay, so you get out of the car to press the button.
Yeah, I'll get
Okay.
out. I'll get
Yeah.
out to press the
Yeah,
button.
it is a little bit past 2 a.m. now.
Yeah.
So it is late at night. So you kind of hit the buzz, and you hear kind of a gruff, "Who is it?"
Hi, I'm really fucking sorry. My name is Devin. My mom sent me this address to come to right now.
Who's your mom?
Amelia Lane.
Give me a minute.
Okay.
And like you hear kind of like there's like crackling and a bit of rustling, like someone's going through papers. All right, he's on the list. I'll be out in a moment.
What
List looks at Rem.
No.
They always have lists. It's fine.
a weird fucking night.
This is gonna be some weird cult shit from my parents. Oh, great.
So yeah, you kind of like you
brought
can
me to a
see
cult?
the like there's
That's
no lights on, there's no anything, like it's a dark castle. But you can see like some movement as the front door opens, and a rather large, like very like stockily built figure starts to kind of like they're moving in a very strange way. And as they get closer, you can like tell that they're wearing like a nightgown, and like a bathrobe. And as they get closer and closer, the oddness of the figure just becomes more and more weird until finally they get up to the gatehouse, and a light comes on, and what you see is a gorilla.
What in the absolute fuck?
Told you, weirdest parties happen at castles.
And he just says, "Mind keeping your voice down. The master's asleep."
Okay.
And it kind of like squeezes itself into the gatehouse and like pulls a lever, which like starts like a little motor sound as the gate like starts to be pulled away.
That is a gorilla in a nightgown.
It's probably just an animatronic. What's like? There's just money being thrown here. Everything's fine.
Rem.
A fancy animatronic?
Rem, you can throw fucking fireballs. I can stop asteroids from the sky. Do you really think a talking gorilla in a nightgown is like now out of the possibilities?
Yeah.
Yeah, and once you're back in the car, the sleepy gorilla like has it pulls a flashlight out from the gatehouse, and like starts like moving you along, like pointing to where you can park your car.
I will follow the gorilla.
Yeah, and he leads you to a place where you can park the car. There is like it's like one of those detached garages that has like 10 different like separate entrances, like separate bays for cars. He like lifts one of them up and like points you in.
There is a pause, like Jax is not happy about bringing Frankie into a space that can be closed off, but distinctly does put the car in, like backs in so that a peel out maneuver is possible.
All right, yeah.
I can always lift
The gorilla just kind of like the gorilla just kind of like, if you must. So yeah, you pull in,
show off,
and like when you back in, you look and you see like all the other cars, the garage bays are occupied. There's a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, a dune buggy, like a personal helicopter, like some sort of amphibious like small troop transport kind of vehicle.
What was the thing that got randomly picked up and shoved aside? What was the vehicle that got randomly picked up?
No, this one was empty.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Because I was like, oh no, I think my heart might hurt if a very nice car just got hurt.
No. This is it's fine. There's one open for guests.
Got it.
But yeah, so once you park the car, the gorilla says, "Come, I'll get you into the house, to the manor."
Right.
And yeah, he leads you back up the driveway to the car. He pulls out a very archaic looking big ring of keys and like unlocks the door and lets you guys in. And it is the interior of the foyer is, it's a bit of a shock because it's like almost it is very unlike the exterior. It is almost tiki in its decor. Like there are palm fronds everywhere. There are like bric-a-brac and souvenirs from every type of culture that you can imagine. There are like oil paintings and murals and statues, and it looks like the most extravagant world traveler, here's all my stuff to impress you setting. And this is, are any of you injured or in need of refreshment?
Yeah.
I think they could all use some patching up. I'm fine.
All right,
Yeah.
go into
Burned.
the sitting room and I'll get this. He looks you over and says, "Oh, radiation burns.
Oh shit!
I'll
What?
get some of the poultice from Kathmandu."
Oh, we forgot, like, the people that rolled science, you forgot to mention to other people that radiation. So I was in the know. I'm not shocked or anything. Jack's like,
Oh shit! I got irradiated.
Yeah. He says, "Get in the sitting room. I'll get the poultice from Kathmandu."
Oh,
Just kind of sits down and after the joke is like, I got bit by a radioactive car. Hey.
All right, yeah, you go. You guys head to the sitting room that he indicates.
yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is like once again, it's like from another era. It is, very 1920s, 1930s, upscale parlor room, with with a bit less bric-a-brac, a bit less like worldly souvenirs, but they're still around. Yeah, you guys are sort of left to your own devices as the gorilla trundles off somewhere else in the house.
Jax is 1,000% just gonna put the head back on the nearest, like, even vaguely soft-ish surface and let other people talk because he's like had enough right now.
I'm done.
Jeez.
I am. Maybe I don't make decisions anymore because currently my decisions are like leading us to weirder and weirder places.
Has anybody else got signal yet?
Do you guys need to call your families? Because if you do, you can use my phone.
Yeah, if anyone would like to make a technology roll to check out what's going on with the phones.
That I can do.
yes. Technology and science for me is the same. Fine. Is that technology flat out or technology?
Yeah, technology
intellect?
plus intellect.
Yeah, okay. Three successes.
Okay, yeah. Jowsy, I'm sorry, Elena, you you poke your phone a little bit. You actually take the cover off, and you can, at least on your phone, and you can go and confirm it on the others. A part of it appears to be burnt out somehow. Something that happened this evening, one of the many weird and inexplicable things seems to have caused physical damage to your phone, specifically the part that has the transceiver.
You mean like the SIM card or
Yeah,
something
the
is like
SIM card,
Yeah.
the actual transceiver, the
Mhm.
receiver antenna. There was a power surge that hit all of them. Even if you look at Devin's phone, it also has that damage. but it's functioning perfectly.
Devin, your phone shouldn't work.
Devin, can you check my Instagram profile when I hand the phone to Devin?
I'll take the phone.
Yeah, you kind of like whack it a bit, and it,
Yeah.
and suddenly the signal pops up.
I'll turn it around to face you.
Devin, you're so
It
cool.
has the last selfie you took on it, but
It's you got full reception.
Thank you, Devin. And I'll like slowly take the phone back.
Can I try something?
sure.
I'm gonna get real close to Devin, like shoulder to shoulder, and then try to get reception.
Yeah, you
My
get
God.
with Devin. Yeah, it doesn't work when you hand your phone back to Rem. The signal just drops.
Devin, I
Right.
think you have phone magic.
Whatever it is, I'm definitely going to need you to call my dad.
Okay.
Before any phone calls are made, the gorilla trundles back in with a like a small stack of washcloths and like this dark amber bottle that has like a big cork stuck into it, and like a label, like a handwritten label on it that has like some sort of like chicken scratch writing on it. And he says like, all right, and he kind of like pulls the cork out, dabs some like very weird like multicolored looking goo onto like 4 washcloths and like starts handing it out to each of you. Says, rub this over as much as your skin as you feel necessary. And it does not smell good. It smells medicinal and like some sort of citrus that is not pleasant to smell.
Like I do the patch test, as you should do with anything new you put on your body.
When you do the patch test, like it's almost instantaneous. Like that section of your skin starts feeling better.
I show it to the rest.
Helena does it. I'm gonna do it.
Sure.
Yep. And after you cover a significant portion of your skin, that damage goes away, and you guys start feeling better again.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay.
Master got that from a witch doctor back in 72. He won it in a bet. Witch doctors aren't good at poker. He says, Master is sleeping.
But who is Master?
Who is he?
His old Safari Jackie is.
Is this a name that anybody knows?
Give
I
me
was going to ask.
anyone who wants to make a intellect culture roll may do so.
Oh man,
I know people.
I'm so
Let's
doomed,
see.
but I have some dots, so let's try.
No, I cannot
will
make
do that
a
roll.
case for intellect humanities.
You can make a humanities roll, yeah.
Let's go.
No.
I would like to make that same case, if I may.
Sure. Yeah,
2
absolutely.
successes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Or wait, I got to reroll 2 of these.
Yeah.
4 successes.
Okay, so what successes did everybody make? 2. Okay. And
6.
6.
Dang.
Okay.
Oh no, that
Damn,
cult
boy.
rubbed off.
Jax, you don't know who the fuck that is.
Huh?
No, Jax has no idea.
Nope.
Rem, you think you may have heard, like in the same context that you would have heard about like the Shadow or Doc Savage, like some old comic book character.
Right.
Elena, yeah, like you know that both that this was a popular figure in the pulps, like a very like daring do kind of old style, like pre superhero comic book era. But you also know that it was based on a real guy who was very active in like the 20s and the 30s. Devin, you have a flashback of a very young age of having a dinner with this man.
Oh shit!
You know in fact he is very real. You have met him with him. You have spoken with him, probably when you were around 3, and you just have a very like stunning yeah, he's a very real guy, and like all of that other context is flashes, and like yeah.
Oh boy.
And like this is a man who is like a little bit past the prime of his adulthood in the 30s.
Well, we got a fucking vampire. No.
That's not how
Master is not a vampire.
I didn't
Nah.
say
And I would
any of this,
recommend that you not say such a thing. He will get very ornery.
Right. Okay. No ornery.
This is, I do not believe it would be wise to rouse him at this hour, but you are welcome to stay the night. There are guest rooms available for all of you.
Do you know what some of the weird things that are happening tonight are?
There are always weird things happening every night.
we mean
Weirder
an
than normal
Yeah, we mean a spaceship, like a space station
station.
exploding and debris falling onto the Earth, and suddenly certain people being able to stop that debris and toss it to the side as if it's like a pebble.
We saw some people do some weird things.
Yeah.
There is a sigh that a sigh
I never
and
meant
a
the gorilla sigh.
sagging of the shoulders that conveys a weariness and a sense of the inevitable that comes from this gorilla. Excuse me. And he just says, "Oh no. The interesting times have come again, have they?"
I hate every word in that sentence. Every single word.
The old Chinese curse is very real.
Yeah.
And we are in the interesting times once again. Do I take it by your meaning that some among your number have exhibited strange powers?
Like the casual turns into a kind of a sit up, and then like if one was to attempt like a stronger pose against a gorilla, whether it was sane or not, the protective energy kicks back in. We saw some people do some weird things.
Give me a manipulation persuasion.
Sure.
So, what did you do at Alex Path called manipulate a gorilla that was like exhausted?
Like, look, I don't need nobody doing a weird science on Rem or my cousin. And there's nothing but weird science here, as far as I can tell.
Yeah.
Just like the thoughts of like this tired gorilla just in a nightgown just sends me.
2
successes.
Does it have a little hat with like a pom-pom?
God, I hope so.
Absolutely it does. Absolutely it does.
It's giving honk shoe, honk shoe.
Yeah, yep, absolutely. I'm actually going to make a counter roll for this.
Sure, do it. I would like to
As you
called,
should.
I would like to be called out by Sleepy Gorilla for attempting to flex on something 3 times my size.
Donkey Kong Occult Edition.
He just kind of like yawns a bit and says, "Let me assure you, My young friends, this is a house of safety and security for the strange and the unusual. No harm shall befall any who have found themselves stepping outside the realm of the normal, unless they bring it themselves upon the house first. And like, there's just like the slightest of straightening of the back, like very consciously, that gives the indication of I could throw you across this room without a bit of an effort.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Specifically
He's-
aimed at
Jax.
Jax.
Yeah, no, 1000%.
Jax,
If I-
please don't throw down with the gorilla, please.
Yeah. Like I was
Jesus.
ever gonna win that one.
I whisper to Devin, you have to warn Jazz to not throw the gorilla? You sure you're
Don't-
warning her?
I said to not throw down with the gorilla. You don't throw the gorilla. You don't set the gorilla or the house on fire.
And I'll like
Well,
put a
I
piece
guess-
of paper that I've been playing with down.
I guess that answers those questions then. Fuck.
Because, as I mentioned, there are quarters available for all of you. It is getting quite late, and I'm sure there are many calls that the master must make in the morn to see what may be learned. We are an isolated house. We do not speak with the others very often.
What others?
And like he kind of like raises a meaty gorilla eyebrow at you and says, "You mean to tell you don't know what your parents get up to?"
No, I don't.
Are they actually in a cult? I've been saying they've been selling protein shakes.
The Aeon Society is not a cult.
Oh,
Regardless, if you have any questions of me, I can attempt to answer. Otherwise, I strongly urge that all of you get to bed and that we can resolve this in the morning. Resolve anything further in the morning.
Devin,
Yeah.
can I text my parents?
Yeah, just give me the number. Tell me what you want me to say.
I give the number and just text them. I am safe. Please do not go looking for me.
I'll send it.
And then like send like also like make sure that it's me
No, you
Elena.
texting on behalf of Lana. Okay.
Yeah, doing that.
You don't.
He's
you
gonna
don't
come from a
think-
different number.
Yeah, you don't think your parents, either of your parents, are going to be up just yet, but probably in about an hour, at least one of them will wake up and get that message.
I sent it to both numbers.
Okay, you sent it to both numbers. Excellent. Was there going to be another call made? Since
Yes, please.
I think.
Okie dokie.
Upon seeing the whole like offer of texting instead, we'll go with that rather than actually speak to them.
Okay.
And so gives you a number and basically text of the Jax's phone is damaged. Jax said to send this, that they are safe, and left the party, and we'll get back in touch with you tomorrow.
Okay. You send that text.
Yep. And before Jack steps away, we should probably talk, by the way, you and me, really quick before everybody turns in.
Sure.
Okay. So yeah. All right. So you send that text message. Are any of you, are you just gonna like stay up? Or are you guys gonna be shown to the rooms that are available for you? What's everybody's plan?
I mean, definitely the conversation with Devin will take place, but
Sure,
then
sure, but
yeah,
I'm-
it's been a hell of a fucking
about
night.
the general plan of the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely the rest will be afterward.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So let's handle that conversation between Jackson
Okay.
and Devin.
So, we're all getting shown up to the rooms. Devin will hang back, hoping Jax picks up on the whole
Yeah.
thing. And while walking They're not the only ones that are different now.
What?
We are too.
I mean, I'm not doing any weird shit.
Whatever is going on with us is different than the kind of power that they have.
And you know this how?
I can see it.
Oh, well, shit. So you've got something going on. What do you
Yeah.
see?
I can see that the two of them have the same kind of power, if that makes sense. Like the same kind of energy is going through them. Your cousin's a little stronger than Rem.
Is it going to hurt them?
I don't know.
Fuck.
I don't think so.
Okay,
But
well, what's up with us?
I don't know. Ours is different. But it's the same kind of power between the two of us. And I'm assuming that's why I have this fucking ability to stay connected and everything right now. I don't know what everything else is.
I mean, when you know more, let me know, but
Yeah, I will.
I'm literally just along for the ride right now.
I think we all are.
Sorry about that shit earlier.
What shit?
That I don't know you and shit. Because, I mean,
Fine.
it's true, but, like, it's not productive or anything.
It's fine. You feel like you're not exactly in control of everything. I get it.
No. And this is weird. Like, looking around at the house, this is weird.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the house does not get
Been
any
here
less
before.
weird as you go to go through various sections of it. The mementos of a weird world traveled for many decades permeate the place. As you guys like, you go up the stairs to a one level of the house where there's kind of like an open balcony and like several doors with rooms. There's a bit of a noise that occurs, like just like as you get onto that landing from above, and like a third level above, you guys see another landing area with like a balcony and a railing, as like a motorized but in no way modern wheelchair like puts its way out of a room, and the oldest motherfucker that you have ever seen, wearing like a very elaborate, like fancy nightgown and bathrobe, just kind of like pokes his head over the railing. He has a safari hat on and has a blunderbuss. No, he has an elephant gun.
Holy fuck.
And like he's not pointing it at anyone because what's going on? What's happening? Who are you lot? And the gorilla just was like, guests, master, guests.
There's diplomacy between a person with like a weird ass dude with an elephant gun and us. Diplomacy by a gorilla in a nightgown. I just want to keep like emphasizing this.
Shit's falling out of the sky.
He's all like, you have the sound of a person who hasn't lived a life of shit falling out of the sky, huh? Shit's always falling out of the sky.
You are as weird as I remember, yeah.
He kind of like pulls out a little monocle and like fixes it to its eye, and there's like a little telescoping thing that comes out, and that is that little Devin.
Yep.
You're like, you've grown
quite a bit.
And then he kind of like, his attention now like finally like focuses on the rest of you, and then like especially like he like turns like a knob on like the monocle telescope and like focuses in on Elena and then on Rem, and then just like slumps in his chair, and like the motorized the wheelchair like turns around, and you just hear him say, "Motherfucking Michael, goddamn motherfucking demon tonical, motherfucking," and he putters into off into the room that he was in, swearing and cursing, and a door slams behind him.
I look at Rem.
I look back at him.
I'm not even going to try and guess that name. Jeez.
Don't know that one.
The girl says, "You don't want to."
Sure.
This is like, "Let's get you all into bed. There's night clothes and you can in individual bathrooms. You're all set. You're all set."
Okay.
Before like separating out in any space, like there is a hand on Rem's shoulder of the, hey, if things get really like if anything goes wrong, like I am right there, okay?
Well, like smile and say thank you, and probably subconsciously let a little flame exit the left hand, like a tiny bit of flame.
All right, it's a little hot for a second.
Just doesn't like decides not to comment on that. I mean, it's like, hey, okay, I'll be right there.
Is anyone going to be doing anything before attempting to sleep?
No.
All right. Well, then, as you guys get into these very, very comfortable but like very old style beds, we will draw a line across this particular weird night. And as the sun begins to rise on other coasts to a world that is far, far weirder than it was several hours ago. And we'll bring this end day special of Trinity Continuum Aberrant to a close.
We did it!
Welcome to surviving End Day.
Indeed,
Right?
indeed. That could have gone a lot worse.
I did not make it home at 2 a.m. though,
No, you did not.
so I am
You hit that
disappointed. My
aspiration.
disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
Oh, cool.
Doesn't matter. I pulled an asteroid out of the sky.
You
No,
did?
That
no.
was
I was
super
gonna say
cool.
I was like, that one roll. How many successes was
that
that?
was
8?
amazing.
Yeah, 6. Pretty good.
Woof. Nice.
So something that I'll share with you guys, because I know some of us have to be getting off to other things in a couple of bit. I've had this scenario in my back pocket for several years.
Ooh.
And part of developing it was I actually reached out to some of the over the Discord, like when exactly did the space station explode? Like where would it have been? And like it was a very interesting conversation about like how long it would take like the particle energy to get it to the East Coast where the first like publicly known nova was known to erupt. And it was like, yeah, around 1 a.m. the space station would be around the West Coast at about 1 a.m.
Sounds right.
when it exploded. So y'all, the two characters who erupted were among the first because they were physically close to that. Well, and that may or may not have had something to do with it, because who knows if that's actually what caused the eruption of nova. You guys are some of the very few to have had the experience to know that there was a bit of a disconnect between the first weird phenomena and the second weird phenomena.
That's what,
Yeah.
and that's the value of being up when you're and at a party.
Yes.
You're up when you're not supposed to.
Dude.
Stay out after curfew, kids. Wait.
All right.
How am I going to tell this to my parents?
What are they going to be able to do about it?
I'm grounded. Okay, let's a house fly away.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Does anybody want to plug anything while you have this public platform?
Yes.
Sure.
Hi, I'm Josie. I, among other things, am a voice actor in an audio drama called Her Crown of Fire. We are now releasing the last episodes on a weekly basis, dark fantasy, and I'm the lesbian love interest for our fellow queers. It's interesting. Happy Pride Month. And I'm also on Start Playing if you want to hire me for specifically Monty Python's co-curricular medieval reenactment program. That's a
Cool.
mouthful.
It is.
That's it.
Amazing. I am the community manager for Jackalope Live Action Studio. We run The Night in Question, and we also have a new project that is coming up for 2026 that we are going to be dropping more information about as we go forward, called Coven 1934. I am also one of the founders and creative partners of Cerberus Interactive Media, and in January 2026 at Midwinter Gaming Convention, we will be producing a 3-night Nordic-style camera LARP called Roots of Power. And if you enjoyed watching me on here and would like to actually be involved in other stuff that I'm doing, I'm also one of the storytellers that runs the Exeter by Night Discord LARP.
Awesome.
Hello. I've been Abby, and I will continue to be Abby. You'll see my info down below, and that is where my random nerd girl thoughts occur out on the internet. However, if you enjoyed watching me with Aberrant, check out Simulacra Studios information for the Misspent Youth campaign that I had a ton of fun playing in, and my character Water Lily for that. And also, I'm out in the world, so if you attend Southern Fried Gaming Expo, QuestCon in Orlando, PAX Unplugged, then you'll find me out there running our Brilliant Ruin, Eldritch Automata, and several other things. So I look forward to playing with anybody out there in the real world.
Awesome. Chaz, anything to plug?
Yes, I have been playing some Curseborn on Sundays, I believe, here on Onyx Path. Has been super fun. And I will eventually be out there in the internets doing the Start Playing and the Twitch. Still in the setup, but hopefully I get to bond with some of y'all out there soon.
Awesome. And I have been Scott. I've been the story guide here. You can find me mostly on the internet on Simulacra TV, on the tweets, on the Blue Sky, and all that. I also have a Twitch and a YouTube channel, Simulacra TV, where all of my actual play stuff lives. Currently, the one running is actually running on the Onyx Path channel. It's a Trinity Continuum Aeon Asaya, which Jonathan was a former cast member of, but is an ongoing epic genre-spanning sci-fi soap opera. I'm also on Start Playing. You can find me, Scott Cuban. I mostly run World of Darkness and Trinity Continuum, but if you pay me, I'll run damn near anything.
Woo!
Yeah, find me on there if you want to experience my style of gaming. All right, yeah, definitely take advantage of the rest of Onyx Path Con. There's a great anniversary sale going on, and there's events, gaming events on Start Playing associated with the con, as well as our charitable partner, the Madonna Group. So donations are welcomed there. I think you can find all that information in the little Twitch chat there. But we're gonna close it off. It was great playing for you guys, and I hope everyone out there enjoyed watching.
Thank you so much.
Right, bye-bye.